With Mitch being out right now at this point of recording, it's January 23rd. With Mitch being out right now and the diagnosis being 3 weeks or something along those lines, looking at the schedule coming up, and I'm thinking to myself, it's gonna be rough. It will be rough because we have some pretty decent teams, and it's not like you get a little respite of seeing Detroit every once in a while or something like that. Maybe you'll get that, but for the most part, tough teams coming up, and it's gonna be a little tough, man. I'm looking to see what's going on, and to be honest with you, in our last 25, I think we won 15-10, which isn't too bad. If you're really looking at Knicks history, that's actually really good if you think about it. It's like, hey, 5 games above, but now at 25-23, looking to see what's going on. It's gonna be a little painful moving forward, pretty much starting from a couple of games ago. But we're out of the point now at the beginning of the season where we were telling ourselves, all right, win here, 2 losses there, 2 wins here, a loss there, a win, a loss, or things like that. Now where the worry comes in is we're winning a whole bunch and we're losing a whole bunch and then we're winning a whole bunch and then losing a whole bunch. There was like a little that Milwaukee game I remember was the random loss in between wins. Could you argue that the Knicks have kind of gotten better? You can also argue that they've been streaky, in their last 25 games. Win a whole bunch, lose a whole bunch. And it worries me a little bit, given the fact that what's lovely is we have three as of this recording 20 point per game scorers, which is good. But then afterwards, it's just a manual quickly sometimes. And it's starting to manifest a little bit that Deuce is getting some varying minutes, but it's it's a little rough on that end. I like his defense though, but maybe he's just, a sophomore slump or something like that. But watching Deuce, I see him shoot some threes, and I kind of wince when I do it. I kind of wince when I see it. Isaiah, I don't really know what's been going on. A lot of people may say, not a fit, not a fit. Not a terrible fit at all. I guess it takes time to find an identity. And maybe as the season is kind of going on, it's the starting lineup is kind of realized. I think really the main thing is, with IQs, let's say 12 or 13, Grimes is 16 would be helpful. That's kind of what we're looking for. We need that sort of spark, and I think his caliber of play, if it got to about 16 points a game or something like that, that would help us a bit more. Although, what I would like to see is if you maybe reduce Deuce's minutes, which he slowly has been getting his minutes reduced. If you put in D Rose, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think that ship has kind of sailed, unless barring anything different. I think that D Rose ship has sailed. But it's a shame. I'd like to put him so this way we get some veteran experience. But then also Fournier has been coming in, and I don't know. It's been weird. It's been streaky, good and bad. Hard to watch some games. And the way I look at it, realistically, there's really only one team that you could say that the Knicks can beat up on, and that's probably just the Houston Rockets. Everyone else, I think any other team that we play, we run the risk of losing to that team. And that's a lot of teams. That's basically 28 teams that we could lose to, with just one team that I think, if we go up against the Rockets, then I think we could beat up on them. But every team also is a question mark. Looking at the schedule moving forward, doesn't seem easy at all. We'll see what happens. Like I said, and which I will stick to, this New York Knicks team is a 5 games under 500 to 500 to about 5 games above 500 sort of caliber. And I'd like to stick with that. Won't waver. So, should you be worried? Not really, kind of, but yeah, but That's what I would say.